we've been out here doing this for 30 minutes and the water's already cold, not, you know, hot or uncomfortable kind of thing, you know what I'm saying. That's some high quality H2O. $4.37. Okay, let's move this knife away, lighter. I'll try to keep those straight. Okay, here, so can you see this? Pulling it out of my, here. Pulling it out of my pocket. Whoop. Pulling it out of my pocket. It doesn't feel cold, it feels nice and warm. Come on. Pop the top. This one's already open. I don't remember using that. Okay. Oh, this is not working right. Hold on. Let's do this over here. I'm going to say that's saturated. That's about 30 cc's. Let's try this one now. I hope that's in the camera. Alright, that's coming out. Alright, let's light them. Warm. Lighter won't work. Alright, that's lit. Working well. And that one's lit. So they both work at warm alcohol works, cold alcohol works. And again, the reason why I did this is because I've only ever done this in a tent. So you can even see those flames, huh? Yes, awesome. Water is, the snow is already melted. I'm going to add some more into there. Oh, and this one here, same thing, only remember this is going to be hot, okay? Now you have a double burner. You could seriously do this with one pop can, only the bottom of the top of the can, I don't know if anybody thought of that, but the top of the can is going to have a hole in it, which will seal, but you're going to have alcohol laying on the bottom. You certainly don't want to have a fire any more than where it's at. I'm going to put my gel out. The gel cans, I never do anything with them. They, the gel cans themselves actually seal once it stops burning and cools. It vacuums it. So I never really do anything with that. The alcohol, this would obviously be a one-time burn. But originally what I bought these for was, and these are hot too, remember. What I originally bought these for was so that I could shove cotton in them and fill with alcohol and seal. The only problem with that situation is they last so long. I can't. I've had this one for like a year and a half and use it and use it and use it and used it. The kids and I take pork and beans to the park, put this on one of the grates in the park and put a can of pork and beans right on top of it and heat them up, stir them, what's not. And that snow is already melted. I don't want to grab that with my hands. Can you see that? It's already, there's a little bit of snow in there, but it's up to about right here. I don't know what's in camera view, I'm sorry. That's about right here. And this is, ooh, that's gonna fall. This has been burning since, we started it at 437, and it's 442. So between the gel and the open, obviously large flame, excuse me, 2 cans of snow came down to about, I would say there's a half a cup of water in there. Again, you're out in the wilderness or something, you don't want to drink that the way it is. You want to let it sit there and continue to boil. Once it's boiled, there's different ways of thinking how long you need to boil it. In my mind, if you're doing snow, you're out in the wilderness, there are very little contaminants into it. As long as it came to boil, it has reached a temperature to kill anything that will kill you. So use your best judgment, whatever you feel might be prudent. But when you're done with it, set it in the snow again once it boils, to cool it down if you need to drink it. But that's a half a cup of water right there. One of these cans, you could probably get a good 16 ounces continual. Or using your container that you carry. I carry a stainless steel container that I'd be doing this with. But it's going to end up being black too. You got to remember that. Where if you're doing this over an open campfire, you can use your cinders to clean that black off on your can. You know, this obviously is a one-time disposable type thing. So there's the answer to the question. Will alcohol ignite at sub-freezing temperatures? Still not boiling yet though. Bubbling, not boiling. And we're looking at 444. And the temperature is still 14 degrees. But like I said, it's closer to 20. Still sub 32 Fahrenheit. You know what, I'll break away for a minute and come back when it boils. Oh, you know what, we added more snow to it too. Whatever. Alright, there you go. Active rolling boil at 446. So 2 minutes after I said, oh, it's not boiling yet, it's now boiling. And once it has reached a boiling temperature, oh, that can is real hot now. Just burnt my finger. So get some pliers or something. Your multi-tool, whatever you have. Take your multi-tool and put it in the snow. That in focus? Yeah, it's not in. Sorry. There, I just put it in the snow. Brushed some snow up around it. Froze my hands. We'll leave that cool for a minute. I want to show you if you can see the blackening. The blackening, is that the right word? The charring on the cotton. If you're using one of these and you're lidding it before you're done, that char on the cotton will accept a spark. Flint and steel, magnesium, whatever you're using to make spark, it'll accept a spark. You should be able to close this without even adding more alcohol, and it will light again to boil water. I've done that. I've not cooked with it. I've only done water with it. And there you go. And I'm not a magic flame. I'm not really, could care less about that. It's the gel burners, like, I don't even know the name of them. You get them for banquets and stuff like that. Just burn the gel out, or take the gel out, or use the gel. Then you can put the alcohol in with the cotton. There it is. I'm gonna let those burn, and once they finish, I don't dare touch it because I can't feel anything right now. My fingertips are frozen. Ah! Oh, yeah, nice. I've only ever done this. Ooh, there's a delay on the camera. That's cool. I've only ever done this camping to use to purify water, boil water. I've never cooked on this before, so I don't know how long it lasts. But we'll find out. Stay tuned. Pulled the water, it's still smoking a little bit, out of the snow. I'm gonna drink that. I just gotta find something to put it in. I don't have anything to put it in. Excuse me. I don't know where my cup is. I think it's in my bag. I'll be right back. Let's cut away from the flames here for a minute. I wonder if we can smother those. I'll try that once we get it empty. My bag, everybody. Bag, meet everybody. I should have a cup right in here. Yes. Oh, and there's my container. This is the container I carry. My drinking cup. This is my container. It's got a handle you can lock so you can hold it, whatever. Removable lid with vents. I actually carry my peanut butter in there just because it's the same size. This Stanley stainless steel, and I just set it on the grate and heat from the bottom. And as you see, you take your charcoal from your fire and rub it on the side, and that black comes right off, and it's perfectly clean. I try to keep it that way because you never know when you may need it. And I kind of prioritize my everyday stuff, everyday carry, because you never know what situation you're going to be in. But my likely situation is I'm going to be thirsty before I'm hungry, or before I'm cold, or before I'm bleeding, or before I need a shelter. I'm going to be thirsty. I just know me. So now there's some sediment in here, so I'm going to be careful when I pour it. Should I put the camera back down? Maybe. Wider angle. So there's some sediment in the bottom, so I'm actually going to try and grab it. I've got a rolled edge here so my sediment doesn't come out. Yep, sediment's still in the bottom. Nothing in there. It smells like the cotton. I've never let it go down that far. The cotton actually smells like the cotton actually smells like marshmallow. Smothered. Oh, that one just went out. So, I don't know if I smothered it or if it just went out. Anyways, one-time use. It just went out. Let's check the time. 4:59. So basically 20 minutes of burn on probably 30 ounces. 32 fluid ounces. I mean 32 milliliters. I'm saying ounces, aren't I? So 32 milliliters, 30 milliliters, and probably about 30 out of that too. So they burn for about 20 minutes. Water. Let me put this up so I can see. Oh, there I am. Hey, how you doing, folks? That's funny. There it is. So, I think it's going to be hot still, so excuse the funny faces. No, it's not hot. It tastes like snow water, though. So it's been boiled. It's from the driveway. It's been boiled. There's probably that much in it. This is an 8-ounce cup, so you figure what, that's maybe 2.5 ounces. 2.5 ounces. So you'd need to do this. You'd have to run a couple of these like that to do it. My big container is 32 ounces. You'd have to keep piling in the snow to get the water. But just this method alone, you know, you're not going to starve. So roughly 30 milliliters of alcohol out of a 950 milliliter alcohol bottle. Now I have two. So I have 1,400 milliliters. 1,400 milliliters. That's 48 ounces. So I think 48. That's 32 and 16. Yeah, 48 ounces. So 48 ounces of alcohol, and you can reuse the same cotton. Not to mention that cotton will now accept spark. So it's colder now. That's some high quality H2O. What is that from? It's from something. I don't know what it's from. It's not as good as Mountain Dew. Sorry. You know what? It brings up another good point in dehydration scenario. You can drink soda for calories, but if you add extra sugar into your diet, you're going to cause a further dehydration because your body's now using its resources to break down the sugars instead of just hydrating. My head tilts crooked. Do I squint? It's some high quality H2O. Squinting. Why am I squinting? Why are you squinting? Squinter. You're squinting. It's actually cold now. That's cool. So we've been out here doing this for 30 minutes and the water's already cold. Not, you know, hot or uncomfortable kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? That's some high quality H2O. Why am I drinking this? I'm not even thirsty. Anyways. What do you think? Good information? Bad information? Stupid information? Irrelevant? Relevant? Leave me a comment. click the like button. Subscribe, share. If you know somebody who may find this interesting. What is that, weevil wobbles? No. What is that? Bobblehead. I'm a bobblehead. At least I entertain myself. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a